Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 3rd through the 9th. We're going to see what's happening the weekend for you all with this lovely mermaid themed deck here, going with our ocean and mermaid theme for the summer. And then we're going to pull a oracle message for you all from this deck here. So without further ado, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, we're going to see what's coming up for you guys in the week ahead. We've got the full moon energy. So I do apologize for the late post for the weekly forecast this week, guys, but that full moon has been kicking my booty, and you guys might be feeling it too. I know Pisces, you guys are one of those signs that's pretty sensitive to lunar energy, but we're going to see what's coming up in the week ahead for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. So the first card here, my darlings, is freedom. Okay, this is kind of a repeating theme. This is coming up for a lot of the signs, which is good because that lets us know that something is happening here in the collective energy where a lot of people are breaking free out of situations. And, you know, I do feel, Pisces, with a lot of you, this is in connection with the reoccurring theme you guys have been having lately about like being in your confidence and like really liking yourself and being very proud of yourself. I do feel though, Pisces, for a lot of you, this is directly linked to career. Like, I feel like if you've been stuck in a job where you've been really unhappy, but you haven't been sure how to leave, or you've been feeling bad about leaving, like maybe you had a relationship with your boss or supervisor where you really genuinely care about them and you feel like you're leaving them on a sinking ship or something, or you're feeling like they depended on you a lot, but you're done with any kind of trauma bonds. So I think that is the major message here, right? Sometimes we bond with people because we're suffering. We bond through suffering, or we bond through trauma. And maybe some of you are healing that release through a work situation, right? Where you're telling the universe, you know what, I'm done with this kind of energy, or I'm done with trauma bonding, or I'm done with connecting with people and forming alliances with people through negative experiences. And so maybe some of you, it's another area of your life. It could be a friend, it could be family, but for some reason, I feel for a lot of you, this is like some work situation where you've been feeling guilty about leaving somebody behind. And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to feel bad about it anymore, right? Because that person has free will to make their choices, just like you have free will to move on and to do what makes you happy. So I feel like a lot of you are coming out of like a work situation that has been unpleasant for you, and you're kind of free to move forward and to do things your way, the way you're wanting to do things. So maybe you're beginning to move towards self-employment or a different kind of opportunity. And for some of you, it may even be like a full-on career change where you're going into a completely different type of work. Okay. But overall, whatever's been weighing you down, you're releasing it, you're letting it go. And you're coming into this energy of being in your flow and doing what makes you happy and being, feeling good about what you're doing. Your next card here, Pisces, is beauty. Wow. So we have all of this energy here with confidence. We have all this energy here with like loving yourself and liking yourself. And here we are with this reoccurring theme, guys. It keeps coming up for you week after week. I use a different deck every week, but the message is very similar, or certain messages are repeating. And so this is you coming into your confidence. And what I really like about this card here, the expression on her face. Let me try to bring it up here closer and focus on it. There's like such a confidence. Like she's looking in the mirror in a way where like she knows she's cute, right? Like she knows she's attractive. So I feel like Pisces, maybe for some of you in the past, you got a lot of your confidence like through compliments, right? Or say you got ready and you would ask, oh my gosh, how does my eye makeup look? Or how does my hair look? Or how does this outfit look on me? Or do I look swole? Or like whatever look you were going for, right? Like whatever look you were going for. And so maybe before you kind of like needed those compliments, or you would ask like, how does this look, or does this look okay? I feel like you're coming to like this point where like, you look you look more than okay, right? Like you're just coming into this energy of like, I look good. Look at me, like I look good. Not like conceited. Let me clarify, not like conceited where you're all full of yourself, but confident. The kind of confidence that cannot be taken away from you. The kind of confidence that if somebody said something like, oh, you look ugly, or oh, your nose is stupid, or like whatever, you'd be like, no, it's not. I got a cute nose, right? Or I like that crooked tooth, or I like my crooked smile, right? Like, you're seeing the beauty in all of you. You're seeing the beauty in all of you. So that's the vibe that I usually get from this card. Some of you may be doing things also where like you're changing up your look, right? But if you are changing up your look, I feel like you're changing up your look in a way where you're embracing more your authenticity, right? Like who you feel you really are, like maybe you always wanted to shave your head, or maybe you always wanted to have your hair like some, fun, vibrant color, like an electric blue or green or something, you know what I mean? So, or maybe you're just embracing a style that before people said, oh, that's not you, that's not your style, you can't pull that off. Like whatever it is, right? Like, oh, I think steampunk is really cool, or vintage is really cool, or whatever the style is. And you always told yourself, oh, but I can't pull that off, or people are going to think I'm weird if I start dressing like that. Like you're doing it, you're going for it, and you're doing it, and you're working it, you're making it your own. Right? So it's like you're embracing the style that you feel is like authentically you, or what you've always wanted to do, but you were kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can pull it off. You're like, yeah, heck yeah, I can pull it off. And you're pulling it off. Your next card here, Pisces, is bam, bam, bam. Ooh, lucky you. You have abundance, 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 abundance. I don't know why, but the stingrays are jumping out at me. I'm going to put you on pause for a moment, my darlings. And I'm going to look up the meaning of stingrays, because for some reason I feel it's significant for you guys. And stingrays off the bat do not give me any connotations. I've never had stingrays come up in my meditations or in my readings, so I don't have like a spiritual or emotional connection with them. But let me put you on pause and see what comes up about stingray spirit animal. So I went through and I'm looking at spiritanimaltotems.com, and it says stingray symbolism is asking you to stay on course and keep moving forward. Henceforth, you must not allow distractions or drama to sway you from your journey. Protect your path if you need to. Stingray totems. People with stingray totems have a way of laying in wait until their unsuspecting prey comes along. Feisty. Maybe some of you Pisces are getting a little feisty here. Then they pounce. Okay. Like the octopus, these folks are experts at blending in all situations and fully understanding the use. Here is the message. Oh my God. It's okay. Oh my. I'm so glad I looked this up. I'm going to read what it says here. I'm going to finish the thought on the page, and then I'm going to tie it all in together for you guys. So it says, these folks are experts at blending in all situations and fully understand the use of camouflage. They also look like part of the scenery until they make their move. More often than not, most people never see them coming. People with the spirit animal totem move with grace and fluidity through all things in life, and they never hesitate when it is time to take action. They are extremely sensitive to energy and very clairsentient. That sounds like a Pisces to me. You guys are sensitive to energy and you are clairsentient. You are very intuitive. Now, this is what I feel. This is why I got all excited, right? One of the messages that came up for you guys, Pisces, and I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, but there was a message about like how you guys maybe in the past tried to really like conform with your partner or with a work situation. Like you try to go along with what other people like, okay, well, that's their interest. Let me learn more about their interest. Let me be supportive of their interest. Let me go do that with them. Or let me check out that band. Or, oh, let me read those books. Like, you know, it was kind of like your way of bonding with that person or getting closer or making friends or strengthening your relationship was by really taking an interest in your partner and kind of, you know, molding and shaping yourself along with that. And how the energies now were like, you're still going to be able to do that, but you're also coming into like what you like and what you're interested in and things like being about you also. So when I got excited when I read about how like blending into the background, I feel Pisces, like maybe in the past for some of you, this blending with your partner's interest or kind of like fitting in with people. On one hand, it was a blessing for you because it helped you to make friends. It helped you to keep peace. It helped you to be liked. But then at the same part, as you started to wake up, you're like, oh my God, but like, what is my identity? Like, who am I? What about what I want, right? Like, who notices me or who knows the real me? And you felt this desire, like, to be yourself. So now all this experience that you had, being able to fit in with everybody, you're going to be able to use it to your advantage. Like in a work situation or business situation, you're going to be able to lay low. You're going to be able to lay low and come up like a dark horse when it's time to go after an opportunity or seize something, right? Like you're not going to attract attention to yourself in a way where people are going to feel like they need to compete with you or you want what they want and they got to push you out of the way. You're really laying low. You're playing it cool. And when it's time to act, you're going in there and you're grabbing the prize. Right? So sneaky is not the right word because sneaky has like a negative connotation, but maybe shrewd, cautious. I don't know. I just feel like you're finding a way to, you know, pounce when the time is right, and you're being sure not to draw negative attention to you before then. So, and again, stingrays, typically, they're not, you know, violent animals. They don't go around looking for people to attack. But if you step on a stingray, God help you, right? And so Pisces, I feel like you guys are having that balance too, where you're feeling empowered and you're feeling ready to protect yourself and protect what you worked for. Like, I'm not going to start mess with you, but if you come over this way, I'm going to shut it down. Like, I feel like a lot of you are coming into that assertiveness in that way. The next card here, Pisces, is awareness, and all that yellow is jumping out at me as well as the green. So Pisces, what I want you guys to focus on this week, if you're open to it, if you're open to chakra work, this is going to be a good week for you guys to focus on the solar plexus and the heart chakra. Solar plexus is our identity, who we are, being confident about who we are, being in our path, right? Who we truly are, our authenticity, and having the courage to be ourselves and having confidence in this way. And then the green obviously is going to be heart chakra. So maybe this might be a good week to look up heart chakra meditations, solar plexus meditation. Solar plexus is coming up for a lot of people right now, so there could be something in the planetary energies. I'm not even going to try to touch astrology because I tend to say things that are off or incorrect, because I've told you guys a trillion billion times I am not an astrologer, and I used to say my understanding of astrology was really basic, and some people were like, no, you don't even have basic knowledge, and I'm like, okay dude, sorry. So if some of you want to share from your astrological expertise what may be going on in the planetary energies that are causing this kind of like uptick in connecting with the solar plexus, I would be fascinated to hear it. But definitely, I feel like for a lot of the signs, solar plexus seems to be coming up a lot. So heart chakra is opening to receive, right? It's not only love and relationships, but it's also about receiving in general. And then like the confidence. So awareness, 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 awareness. You're waking up. You're waking up. You're becoming more self-aware. And you're becoming more aware of how you can get what you want. Like maybe a lot of you felt really discouraged. Like, I try so hard. How come I don't get what I want? Or I try so hard to get ahead or to be happy or to have love or to have support, but I don't seem to get it. Like the awareness is opening your eyes to where the issue has been, where the disconnect has been, and what maybe is going to be a better path or a better way to go about things. I would encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks that might resonate with you more than others. You might want to schedule a private reading. If that's the case, you can schedule with me through the Calendly link in the description of this video. But without further ado, my darlings, we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, and you guys will have to let me know if you want me to do a full reading, like a full reading using nothing but these cards. I did one last summer and some people really hated it because some of the cards get really deep and some people didn't want to go that deep. So you'll have to let me know. So the message that you have here is the Nereid. And it says, holding to the ideal while endeavoring to attain it will help to realize it. So basically, holding to the ideal while endeavoring to attain it will help to realize it. So keeping your eyes on the prize and keep doing the work, right? That's the message that came up with the stingray. And so this is kind of confirming that, you know, kind of don't get distracted here. You know, I almost feel like, I know this guy is probably supposed to be the Nereid, which I don't know what it is because I haven't researched it. I haven't looked it up. I haven't spent as much time learning about this deck as I would like to. But just intuitively, even though the card might not be the symbolism, intuitively what it makes me think of is this guy's like, hey, baby, can I buy you a drink? Right? Or maybe you were that guy. Hey, baby, can I buy you a drink? But you're not going to have those distractions. You're not going to have those distractions of like the immediate comforts or the immediate, you know, instant gratification. And rather you're keeping focused on what you want and you're staying the course, you're staying the path to get it. Alrighty, my darlings. Be sure, like I said, to watch your check out your moon, sun, and rising sign video. If you haven't already checked out your channeled angel messages for August, those are linked in the description. Love messages for August will be up in the next day or two. So if you haven't already hit subscribe and the notification bell, do so. You'll get a notification when the videos are up. And just to clarify something, because there seems to be confusion on the channel, I do weekly forecasts, and this is a weekly forecast. This is messages for the week. Once a month, I do a love reading, and once a month, I do a channeled angel messages. And when I post the love messages or when I post the channeled messages, every so often there are people who are like, why did you change? Why are you a love psychic now? Why are you channeling now? Why don't you do what you used to do? And like they get really upset. Just because I'm doing like a monthly love and a monthly channeling, that doesn't mean I'm not doing the weekly forecasts anymore. So if you're new to the channel, or if you know about the channel but you don't follow it enough to know what the setup is, that's the setup. You get a reading from me every single week, and you get 2 monthly, one for love, one for spiritual messages. So if you would like to hit the subscribe button, you'll get a notice when all those messages are posted throughout the month. And if you would like daily messages, you can follow along on Instagram and Facebook, because every single day I post a daily message and I post a little pick a card message as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, Pisces.